Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to tell you about the books that I read in April. The first book that I read this month is Surely You're Joking, Mr. Feynman. Adventures of a Curious Character by Richard P. Feynman. If you don't know Richard P. Feynman, he is considered one of the world's greatest theoretical physicists and he won a Nobel Prize in Physics in 1965. और अगर आपने द बिग बैंग थ्योरी देखा है तो आई हैव अ पर्सनल टिप फॉर यू. आई वॉन्ट यू टू रीड दिस वर्क इन शेल्डन कूपर्स वॉइस. देन आई थिंक यू विल enjoy this book a little more. This book is full of anecdotes from Richard P. Feynman's life, not necessarily from the field of physics, but from normal life too. You'll get to know how he used to play pranks in college, how he learned bongos and joined a band, how he learned to paint. And I found this book kind of funny too. और इसके reviews उतने अच्छे नहीं हैं. Most people find this book kind of braggy because he tells the stories how he tried different things and he kind of excelled in most of them. So yes, it does sound a bit braggy and annoying, but that's what geniuses are, aren't they? A little annoying. I like this book. It made me laugh. There were a couple of instances when I was reading it in the library and there was pin drop silence and I laughed and everybody started staring at me. It has never happened to me before. I give this book 3 stars and I will recommend it. The next book that I read is Mouse by Art Spiegelman and he won a Pulitzer Prize for this book. This book was published in 2 parts. The first part was published in 1986 and the second part was published in 1992, I guess. And then they combined the both parts and published it in 1996, which I have with me. Art Spiegelman is the son of Holocaust survivors and in this book he has shown us his parents' experiences in that era, in the concentration camps also.
स्टोरी पास्ट और प्रेजेंट में अक्सर जंप करती है. पास्ट में आर्ट स्पीगलमैन के पिताजी और माँ ने कैसे हॉलोकॉस्ट को सर्वाइव किया, उनका पोलैंड में गेटोज़ में और इवन ऑशविट्ज़ में कैसा एक्सपीरियंस रहा, वो सब हमको पता चलता है. और प्रेजेंट में हम ये जान पाते हैं कि उन सब एक्सपीरियंसेस का क्या उनकी लाइफ पे प्रभाव पड़ा. इट्स नॉट जस्ट अबाउट हिस्ट्री, इट्स अबाउट ट्रॉमा. The dual timeline works beautifully. You experience the Holocaust through Vladek's memories, but you also see how it shapes everything: his relationships, his identity, his mental health, even the way he talks and behaves decades later. कॉमिक बुक स्टाइल है तो इसके विजुअल्स इसके हॉरर को और भी ज़्यादा इफ़ेक्टिव और इमीडिएट बनाते हैं. सर्वाइवल की कहानी होने के बावजूद कहीं भी स्टोरी को रोमांटिसाइज या फिर सेंसेशनलाइज नहीं किया गया है. कहानी बहुत ही वेल बैलेंस्ड है. काफ़ी लोगों को इस बुक की ये बात पसंद नहीं आती है कि इधर ज्यूज़ को एज माइस दिखाया है, जर्मन्स को एज कैट्स, पोल्स को एज पिग्स. लोगों का मानना है कि चाहे जर्मन्स हों या ज्यूज़, उनको सेम स्पीशीज़ का एनिमल दिखाना चाहिए था. आई पर्सनली डिड नॉट फाइंड इट दैट प्रॉब्लमैटिक.
This book is really sad, but you just can't put it down. Once you will start reading it, you will finish it in 1 day, I promise. Maximum 2 days. I give this book 4 stars. I highly recommend this book. Please read it. The next book that I read is You Are the Best Wife by Ajay K. Pandey. And it is based on his real life love story with his wife that ended in tragedy. I read this book because it had some really good reviews on Goodreads. It had, I think, above 4 out of 5 on Goodreads. I feel kind of bad for sharing my opinion. I don't know why, maybe because his wife passed away. But still, I want to share my honest opinions. The writing was average. The story was nothing out of ordinary and honestly a bit cringy at times. And I think it sends a bad message somewhere when they were trying to manipulate their parents that they might take some wrong steps and they stopped eating and they tried to convince their parents that they might kill themselves so that their parents will let them marry each other. So I think it sends some bad message there also. But it was like, when you get together with your college senior and he tells you how he met his wife and tells you the entire story, and you are not expecting it to be magical, but you are still interested because it is real and it really happened. So that's what gets you curious, and you enjoy the story. So it was like that with this story. So I didn't hate it, but I didn't enjoy it that much too. I'm giving this book 2 stars. The next book that I read is The Velveteen Rabbit by Marjorie Williams Bianco. If you are a Friends fan, then you might remember that in episode 6 of season 4, the one with the dirty girl, Chandler gives Joey's girlfriend Kathy a very expensive first edition of one of her favorite childhood books, that is The Velveteen Rabbit. And this is that book. I decided to read this book, and it is a beautiful story of a stuffed toy that becomes the favorite of a little boy. It is about love and friendship, and my favorite part is when the skin horse says, when you are loved, then you become real. Does it hurt? Asked the rabbit. Sometimes, said the skin horse, because he was always truthful. And when the skin horse says, once you are loved, you can't be ugly, except to the people who don't understand. I think that's what parents might have used to tell their children when they are about to discard their old toys, that they're not going to the landfill, they just become real. I really like this book. It is entertaining for the children and meaningful for the adults. I give this book 3.5 stars. The last book that I read this month is 1984, written by George Orwell. और ये बुक पहली बार 1949 में पब्लिश हुई थी, और उस समय के हिसाब से ये एक यूटोपियन बुक थी. एंड this is one of the most famous and one of the most popular classic books. और कोई भी अगर नया रीडर होता है तो उसको ये बुक ज़रूर सजेस्ट की जाती है. पहली बात तो ये कि काफ़ी छोटी है ये, और दूसरी बात कि ये इस बुक की कहानी आज भी काफ़ी ज़्यादा रेलेवेंट है.
The book is set in the grim and claustrophobic world of Oceania, a world where privacy is a crime, where truth is controlled, where history is manipulated, and even your thoughts are monitored. It follows Winston Smith, a quiet, unremarkable man who dares to have an individuality, fall in love, and question the authority in a world like this. And he faces the consequences. What makes this book timeless and unsettling is how easy it is to become the reality.
एंड नॉट मैनी पीपल नो कि बिग बॉस, जो कि एक बहुत ही पॉपुलर रियलिटी टीवी शो है जिसको कि सलमान खान होस्ट करते हैं, वो भी इसी बुक के कॉन्सेप्ट पर बेस्ड है. गिव दिस बुक 4 stars and I will highly recommend it.